Welcome, everybody, and thank you for joining our revamped edition of BioThursday. For those of you who are joining us for the first time, my name is Kasia Kurowska, and I have started this networking space. BioThursday is a space for the professional within life science industry to network and exchange their ideas. Our events are taking place on last Thursday of the month on Grapevine platform. At the beginning of this year, we have decided to provide more value to our attendees and allow for more exchange of our knowledge. At the beginning of the events, our members of our community will share their professional journey as well as knowledge they have acquired during their path, and those can benefit all of us. During today's event, titled From Scientist to Agile Coach, our long-time member, Dr. Aneta Schaap-Oziemlak, is going to take us on her professional journey. Aneta, thank you for being here with us today. Do you mind sharing a couple of words about yourself?
Thank you very much, first of all, Kasia, for kind introduction and also bringing me here to the BioThursday space. I'm very happy to share my experience. Telling briefly about myself, because I'm a very talkative person, but what I would like to say today about myself, that I'm first of all creative, dedicated and passionate biologist / entrepreneur, having my own startup, and agile coach. So 3 in 1. I did my PhD in stem cells, so in regenerative medicine, followed by postdoctoral trainings in 3 different countries, Netherlands, Belgium, and Poland. I'm myself Polish. And I think importantly, my communication skills, interpersonal strong communication skills, extensive know-how in regenerative medicine, in tissue engineering, and notably also synthetic thinking, which I developed over years, helped me to develop my start of my company in Leiden Bioscience Park.
Wow, what an introduction, Aneta. Thank you so much for this. Although you're now an entrepreneur and agile coach, you are sharing your wisdom within the Leiden Bioscience Park. And at the beginning of your professional career was a little bit different, and you went through the academic path, and it was in Poland. Can you tell us a little bit more how the love for the regenerative medicine and tissue engineering has started for you?
Yeah, sure. I think this all the beginning, I think, if I think of, was to pick up on studies which were at that time very futuristic, meaning biotechnology in Poland, especially at the University of Wrocław. It was 30 students for the first year. We didn't know where it is going to lead us, but definitely this developed this love for regenerative medicine, especially how to combine biology and biotech and bring some value of it. So definitely this was, let's say, my first steps when I start studying biotech at the University of Wrocław.
So those were your beginnings, but if I remember correctly, you very quickly had an opportunity to move to the Netherlands. How did it happen?
Yeah, so I was privileged because I was very ambitious, always A student. So among others, there were many others. We had very good years. So there was opportunity for the best students to apply for Socrates Erasmus Exchange. It's a program where you can actually experience research lab abroad. So I chose to actually 6 months stay in the Netherlands, exactly in the Groningen, and there I experienced really great research conditions, and that was in a way the opportunity I picked on it.
Indeed, this sounds like an interesting project, though at some point of your career you decided to move away from the academia and took that very courageous leap into the world of the entrepreneurship and started your own company. I think it was around 10 years ago. Can you tell us what provoked this kind of steps?
Yes, sure. I think if you think about this, moving and developing your own company, it was important to, of course, develop this independent know-how. And this happened through this, PhD studies and 4 postdocs where I developed projects from fundamental to translational. And this independent know-how actually helped me to think about starting my own company. But also, I think entrepreneurial spirit, deep down, very social, because I wanted to interact and develop projects between academia and industry. So this was very important for me, reason to start company, so to develop this academic industrial partnerships.
Very nice. Yeah, we definitely know your entrepreneurial spirit, right? I personally know that you are very driven, and I absolutely love it about you. So your path is quite fascinating. Can you tell me, if you had to do it once again, would you be willing to step out of the academia into unknown, into unknown world of the entrepreneurships? And what were the most valuable lessons that you derived from this transition?
Yeah, so definitely, I think I would start all over again. It's been very fascinating journey for me, because it brings so many different creative and brilliant minds. If you think about academia, you stay in academic bubble, but when you actually experience to interact with industry and see what you can bring from this academic paper, what value you can create, and together, in terms of collaboration, this I think brings this enormous collaborative impact and social impact at the same time. If I think about valuable lessons, which are many, first of all, building your professional network is something which we very often hear and preach, but also practice. So network. And this can be also applied when you think about your, developing your own personal career path. Then the second thing, which is more common for startups, it's one size does not fit all, meaning that you don't have to fit to the career path of anybody else. So this also, I think, can be valuable tip for people which think about especially non-linear career development. And third, I would say, from perspective of Agile coach, which I also acquired, it's adaptable mindset, but also thinking from other perspective, people described as a growth mindset, where PhD is not the final destination. So this is definitely another tip which I would think to develop such open mindset. And I develop as an Agile coach, certified Agile coach courses for that. So you can see it on my website if you're interested, and we can share it. And of course, something which I heard also through networking, as I said, network, which is also valuable to learn, is that uncertainty can become an opportunity, and time is money. That's especially for industry where we really value the time. So this would be let's say the valuable lessons which I'd like to share. There is many more, but this is the ones which I'd like to share today.
Those are amazing ones, and I think this is also why we're all over here, right, on BioThursday, to network with one another and maybe use a little bit of this agility as well, to learn from one another and see how we can bend that path a little bit. And
Exactly.
for anybody looking into changing their career path and move away from the academia, would you be willing to share any practical insights that we can follow?
Certainly. So the most insight you can find on my entrepreneurial scientific YouTube channel, which I'm also happy to share here. And the ones which I'd like to focus today on, the maybe 3 practical insights, is again related to this networking. I can keep preaching on it. Networking with especially industry, right, while you are academic. Or you are still in academia. Secondly, start building really your personal industrial network. So here I would put in a way stress on industrial. And third, find mentors, both in academia, but also especially when you think about this transition in industry. This will help you to really shape your path. And really develop exact steps, because this is stepwise process. And perhaps from perspective of a coach, sometimes I've seen people which are introverts or are shy or quiet. They're definitely, I'm very extrovertic, so or extrovert. So this comes natural to in a way contact or interact with others. But for people which have difficulties to initiate or to network, it's important to realize that I perform such coaching and I can help you in this transition from academia to industry.
Yeah, indeed, Aneta, you were also generous enough to offer us within the BioThursday community coaching from your side on how and which steps an academic employees can take in order to follow the further career paths on the commercial side, right? If I remember correctly, the session is going to take place next month on 26th of March over here within, once again, a BioThursday event, and we encourage all of you to join it then, and because we believe this mentorship is awfully important for everybody, and you definitely, if you are interested in taking that leap from the academia into the industrial side, then you can definitely benefit from that. So, Aneta, thank you so much for sharing with us your journey today, and we're definitely looking forward for your workshop next month. And in the meantime, we would like to invite everybody to follow another tip that Aneta has given us to network with one another. So this is why we would like to invite you now to the networking part of the event. And that being said, thank you so much, everybody, for being over here, and wishing you happy networking.
Yes, happy networking. Thank you, Kasia.
Thanks a lot, and I'll see you on the tables. Bye.